Are you seeing this or not, mate? Trent Alexander-Arnold, that absolute beast we've always seen as a symbol, is now trading the love of Anfield for a dream contract at Real Madrid. Is this actually happening? And worse, Liverpool seem to be accepting it. And what about Darwin Núñez? The lad we pegged as the next big thing now has a set price tag and is being linked with Atletico Madrid. Is he really leaving? Or is there another crazy twist on the way? There's big money on the table, and Liverpool won't let him go that easy. But wait, it doesn't stop there. What's this rumour about a Liverpool player being involved in a swap deal for a Bayern Munich star? You heard that right. Bayern could be his next destination. Then there's Wesley from Flamengo being eyed as Arnold's replacement. Is he going to be the new right-back hero? Will the fans accept this change? Or is it going to cause a storm at Anfield? And over in Italy, Genoa might be about to lose their midfield talent to Liverpool, but Juventus are fighting hard for him too. What's going to happen in this wild transfer window? And who is this mystery talent, anyway? And it's still not over. There's a young baller from Lyon who lit it up in the Europa League, especially against United. Now he's got his sights set on Anfield. Is he the signing we've been hoping for, or will it be another hot start that fizzles out fast? Let's sit down and have a proper chat about all this drama, because, mate, the transfer window is heating up, and Liverpool are right in the middle of it all. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, help us hit our target of 1,000 subs, turn on that bell, and let's dive into what really matters. Right, this one's a real gut punch, lads. Check this out, Monday's shocker. Trent Alexander-Arnold, our legendary number 66, the lad who grew up wearing the Liverpool shirt, has decided to say goodbye to Anfield and sign for Real Madrid. That's right. The very lad who redefined the right-back position for us is now going to wear the white kit. That white kit, the same one we've seen knocking us out of Europe more times than we'd like to remember. What on earth is going on? It all happened so fast. His farewell video was the first sign. And then, boom. The almighty Fabrizio Romano dropped the bomb on Twitter, confirming his move to the Spanish Giants. Honestly, it hit as hard as a Salah screamer into the top corner. Trent, our idol, the genius down that right flank, the man behind so many inch-perfect assists, leaving us. That's a tough one to take. 20 years in a Liverpool shirt. 20. Trent was one of our own. Came through the ranks, gave us everything, won everything with us. Premier League, Champions League, he had it all. But now he's chasing his dream, at Real Madrid. No doubt the love was there between him and the fans, but clearly the cash and the promise of more glory from Madrid was calling louder. And who could say no to that kind of deal? It's like something out of a bloody video game. The truth is, Liverpool did all they could to keep him. A new contract was put on the table, but Trent already had other plans. I don't know if he lost his way or just wanted a new challenge, but one thing's for sure, the fans are heartbroken. What are we supposed to do without him? It's brutal, but fair's fair. Real Madrid got themselves the best right-back in the world to sort out their mess. That right side's been a shambles lately with Lucas Bosquez and Dani Carvajal, who, let's be honest, looks more like a granddad than a fullback these days. And here's the craziest part, he's going for free. Yep, no transfer fee. Let that sink in. His contract ran until 2025, and Real swooped in with a pre-contract deal while he was in his final year. No cost. Zero. Zilch. Liverpool, what a mess. The guy's a legend, gave us everything, and we're not getting a penny. Off he goes to one of our biggest rivals, full of pride, and we're left with nothing but memories. But to be fair, he earned it. He'll go down as one of the greatest right-backs in Liverpool's history, no question. Let's not forget what he did for this club. Still, this is Liverpool. We're built on greatness. Trent's legacy will live on, and who knows? Maybe next season we'll get our revenge on Madrid, yeah. This is just the beginning. The Darwin Núñez saga at Liverpool is far from having a happy ending, and the Uruguayan striker's future at the club hangs in the balance. After being signed for €75 million, a fee that came with high expectations, Núñez's performances have fallen short, and Liverpool are now reportedly open to selling him for €45 million, a significantly lower figure than what they paid Benfica. Atletico Madrid, managed by Diego Simeone, have already shown interest and see Núñez as a strong option to strengthen their attack, potentially pairing him with Salah. However, the decision to sell the player raises questions. Will he truly shine at Atletico, or will he be just another player who fails to live up to expectations? In addition to Atletico, Saudi side Al Hilal are also in the race. They are keen on signing Núñez to boost their squad for the Club World Cup, offering a more financially driven move focused on international competition. With Liverpool reportedly disappointed by Nunez's inability to establish himself as Firmino's successor, the club's management seems to believe the time to part ways has come. His departure now looks imminent, but the reduced asking price leaves fans with a bitter feeling of a bad deal. Despite criticism and underwhelming performances, Nunez's exit might still be felt by supporters who remember the promise he once represented. His future hangs in the balance, and whichever club signs him next will have to decide whether he becomes a brilliant addition or yet another unfulfilled talent. As always, the transfer market promises plenty of twists and turns, and the conclusion to this story is still to come. What's going on behind the scenes at Anfield? The Liverpool board is reportedly considering a bold move to boost their attack. Brace yourselves, Diogo Jota could be on his way out, and the target is none other than Bayern Munich's Kingsley Coman. We're not talking about a simple swap. This could be a strategic masterstroke to inject fresh firepower into the Reds' front line. And things are expected to heat up in the coming days. Here's the situation. Coman, a heavyweight in European football, is seriously assessing his future at Bayern Munich. With offers from Saudi Arabia catching his eye and the Premier League still a tempting destination, the 28-year-old winger hasn't ruled out the possibility of moving on. And Liverpool, spotting a golden opportunity, have thrown their hat into the ring, ready to outbid rivals like Tottenham and Arsenal, who are also tracking the French star. Will this transfer battle be settled at Anfield? One thing is clear, Liverpool have an ace up their sleeve, the potential sale of Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota, the key to the deal. Let's talk about Diogo Jota, a name that's been turning heads in the transfer market. The Portuguese forward is attracting strong interest, particularly from former club Wolverhampton and, of course, teams in the Saudi Pro League. His valuation stands at around £50 million, but the deal might not be that straightforward. The market is watching closely, and Liverpool know this could be the perfect moment to strike. But will Jota actually leave Anfield? That's still a big if, but the truth is, he hasn't secured a guaranteed starting spot, which opens the door to a possible move. If Jota's departure does go through, the funds could unlock the signing of Kingsley Coman, one of Bayern's top players in recent years. Coman has been in Germany since 2015, initially joining on loan from Juventus, and has remained a consistent presence among the football elite ever since. This season alone, he's made 38 appearances, scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists. No wonder clubs are circling. With a market value of €35 million, around £30 million, Liverpool know this could be a very smart piece of business. Coman at Liverpool, what would he bring to the Reds? Now you might ask, why Coman and not someone else? Here's the answer: pace, unpredictable dribbling, and a winning mentality. The man is pure speed, and in Liverpool's high-tempo system, he'd be a perfect fit to add a new dynamic to the attack. Klopp is surely already imagining what it would be like to have Coman in the squad, especially with key players possibly leaving in the near future. Picture Coman flying down the wing alongside Salah, an absolute nightmare for defenders. Things are moving fast, and if Liverpool pull this off and land Coman, it'll be a huge statement in the transfer market, leaving rivals, especially those in London, gnashing their teeth. Let's follow this developing story closely, because this transfer window promises a thrilling finale. Diogo Jota could be the first to say goodbye, and Coman, who knows, might just become Anfield's next big star. Stay tuned, Reds fans. The European summer has only just begun, and Liverpool are already looking to change the game. Will Kingsley Coman be the one lighting up Anfield next season? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this battle is only just beginning. If you thought the transfer window would be quiet, you'd better brace yourself for a revolution. That's right, Liverpool are eyeing up a hot prospect to strengthen their defence, and the target is Flamengo's right-back Wesley. And this isn't just any signing, mate. We're talking about a potential replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is getting closer and closer to joining Real Madrid. Could the future of Liverpool's right flank be Brazilian? Hold on to your seats. Now, you must be asking, but who is this Wesley? Easy, supporter, let's take it step by step. Wesley is the star shining at Flamengo, known for his impressive attacking prowess and constant support going forward. The lad has all the ingredients to become a global football sensation. And, believe it or not, Europe is watching him closely. In addition to Liverpool, Premier League giants like Manchester City are keeping tabs on the Flamengo fullback, while Barcelona and Real Madrid are also monitoring his progress in Spain. Yes, you read that right. The big boys are circling, and Liverpool don't want to miss out. Liverpool's season may be over, but behind the scenes, the work never stops. With money in the bank and an ambitious outlook, the board is planning to reinforce the squad with heavyweight names, and Wesley is a serious candidate. If Trent does leave, revamping the right side becomes a priority, and the Brazilian seems to be the man for the job. Let's be honest, he'd be a fantastic addition alongside the likes of Salah and Jota, offering Klopp the support he needs to keep Liverpool's high-paced attack flying. But what about the price tag? How much will the new Arnold cost? Here's where it gets interesting. Flamengo are reportedly looking to sell Wesley for between €35 million and €40 million, around £30 million to £34 million. The deal is expected to move forward after the Club World Cup, a stage that could further boost the player's value, especially if he shines in the tournament. Flamengo know that winning exposure only adds more zeros to the check. And you can bet on it. Wesley has everything it takes to become one of the most sought-after players on the market. What's worrying, though, is the fierce competition. Manchester City have already shown interest, which could make life difficult for the Reds. Pep Guardiola, a known admirer of Wesley's playing style, won't make it easy. And with Real Madrid and Barcelona also sniffing around, Liverpool need to move fast. This is a battle of the big boys. So, my friend, get ready because the transfer market promises fireworks. Trent leaving, Wesley arriving, this could be a generational shift for the team. Will he shine at Anfield? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, Liverpool are shaping the future of football with moves like this. Stay tuned, because the transfer window is just getting started, and Liverpool are already dominating the headlines. Who knows? In the near future, Wesley might just be the next big star down the Reds' right flank. And this, my friend, is only the beginning. The transfer window is approaching, and as always, Liverpool are on the move, looking to strengthen their squad to maintain their top-tier status in both the Premier League and the Champions League. This time, their sights are set on Danish midfielder Morten Frendrup from Genoa. The 24-year-old talent has been catching the eye of major European clubs, and the Reds are not standing idly by. Frendrup has been a standout in Serie A this season, delivering solid and intelligent performances in midfield. His playing style, defined by excellent vision and technical quality, fits perfectly with what Liverpool manager Arne Slot is looking for, a creative and dynamic midfield. The race for Frendrup is heating up. Alongside Liverpool, other Premier League giants like Tottenham are monitoring the player closely. To make things even more competitive, Genoa will also have to contend with interest from Italian powerhouse Juventus, who are on the lookout for midfield reinforcements and see Frendrup as a technically gifted option. What could Frendrup bring to Liverpool? The big question now is, what can Frendrup add to Liverpool's squad? Well, even with a midfield already boasting names like Alexis Mac Allister, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Ryan Gravenberch, all key figures in the club's recent Premier League triumph, the Danish midfielder could still offer a new dimension. His game management and passing precision are qualities that could complement an already well-oiled machine. What's more, Frendrup's versatility in midfield could be a major asset for Klopp. His ability to play both as a defensive midfielder and in a more advanced role gives the team valuable tactical flexibility, crucial for a balanced squad facing the demanding schedule of Champions League and domestic fixtures. Challenges and competition. Of course, it won't be an easy task for Liverpool. The competition to secure Frendrup's signature is fierce. Juventus, with their rich European heritage, will be a tough opponent in the transfer battle. As mentioned earlier, Tottenham are also keeping a close watch on the young talent. Serie A might be attractive, but the Premier League's intensity and global visibility hold massive appeal for any player. As if that weren't enough, Frendrup's market value is beginning to climb, especially after his strong performances this season. Genoa are well aware of the growing interest in their player and may look to drive a hard bargain, aiming for a significant fee to part ways with the Dane. Looking ahead, Liverpool, on the other hand, won't waste any time. Their pursuit of a midfielder to enhance both quality and depth in the squad is clear. If they can overcome the competition from both English and Italian clubs, bringing Morten Frendrup to Anfield could prove to be a brilliant move for the future. So, if you're a Reds supporter, get ready. The race is just getting started, and Frendrup's future could be a key piece in Liverpool's continued ambition to dominate European football. Keep a close eye on the club movements in the coming weeks. This transfer window promises to be full of excitement. Meanwhile, Liverpool could be on the verge of receiving some excellent news for the upcoming season. French forward Ryan Cherki, from Lyon, has expressed interest in transferring to Anfield, revealing that one of the biggest talents in European football prefers to play under Arne Slot's management in the Premier League. The 21-year-old player has been a standout figure for the French team and is on the radar of several Premier League clubs, but it is Liverpool where he sees a promising future. Cherki, Lyon's standout and a promising future at Liverpool. With 182 appearances, 29 goals, and 44 assists in his career at Lyon, Cherki has been one of the leading figures in French football. This current season, his impressive performance with 12 goals and 19 assists in 41 games has only increased the interest from top English clubs. His offensive potential, combined with his ability to create plays, has made him one of the most highly rated talents of his generation. The news that the young forward prefers Liverpool is a strong indication that he is ready to take the next step in his career, seeking greater challenges in European football. For Liverpool, this could be the most desired destination for Cherki, despite his name being linked to other English giants such as Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester City, and Tottenham. The competition, Tottenham, Manchester United, and Arsenal in the race. The competition for Cherki's signature is fierce. His representatives have offered the player to several Premier League clubs, including Tottenham, Manchester United, and Arsenal. Despite being courted by these teams, Cherki has made it clear that he has a strong preference for Liverpool, which could be a decisive factor in the negotiations. However, Liverpool is taking a cautious approach in the transfer market. Although the player's interest is clear, manager Arne Slot has not yet made a decision regarding the forward's future. The focus is on the progression of the negotiations, and the club is expected to make a more definitive stance on Cherki's signing after the European season concludes. Transfer value and Cherki's future. Ryan Cherki's market value is estimated at £25 million, which could be a relatively modest investment for a player of his caliber. However, Liverpool will need to carefully assess the possibility of moving forward with this signing, considering the intense competition from other clubs and the strategic plans for the squad. If the negotiations progress, Cherki could prove to be a valuable addition to Liverpool's attack, bringing creativity and offensive quality to the team. His versatility in attack and ability to play in various forward positions make him an ideal fit for Slot's system, which seeks a team capable of rapid play and domination in attack. Liverpool, caution in the market but with clear ambitions. Although Cherki has expressed his desire to wear the Reds shirt, Liverpool remains cautious. The club is currently evaluating various options to strengthen the squad, and with the transfer window still some way off, the decision to pursue the signing of the forward will depend on market movements and Arne Slot's technical evaluation. In the meantime, clubs such as Tottenham, Newcastle, Fulham, Crystal Palace, and West Ham continue to monitor Cherki's situation, but the player's focus remains on a possible agreement with Liverpool. If discussions progress and Cherki's preference proves decisive, we could see another French gem shining at Premier League champions Liverpool. The future of this young talent seems increasingly tied to the Reds, and the fans are already dreaming of this new name in the squad, one that promises to bring even more quality